Dear brothers and sisters, I am Ashtar, the commander of the Galactic Light Forces, and I am telepathically communicating to you from my spaceship during my downtime. My dear brothers and sisters, I want to disclose some new information today. Your number one priority of your day needs to be spiritual work. As of right now, only a limited group of humans are ready to ascend. I am not going to repeat on what needs to be done. The whole last message by Kuan Yin was dedicated to the topic on how to raise your spiritual awareness. It's very important to start moving at a faster pace in your spiritual development. As a window for a perfect cosmos alignment, divine timing, and new Earth readiness to accept humans, it can pass. Don't forget that the dark entities and outworlders are looking for opportunities to interrupt ascension. They will do anything they can to stop humanity or even destroy the whole planet by not thinking about the consequences being affected by their own actions. A good example of this is on how they are trying to instigate a war between USA and Europe with Russia. It's not working, because Russia is not interested in a global war. Its goal is to finish the special operation in Ukraine. Some of you are going to say that this war is not right and shouldn't be continued. I agree, none of wars are good. Unfortunately, in this conflict, innocent women and children were dying from the hands of evil, which resided in Ukraine. I am speaking about Azov group of militants sponsored by Ukrainian oligarchs who adapted the neo-Nazi and white supremacist ideology. This is a far-right brigade became a part of Ukraine army and a political party. The soldiers in these military brigades have a symbol representing Nazis on their uniforms. They started to attack the minority communities of Russians since 2014 who have been living for generations in Ukraine. That led to the military conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The Russian population in those regions asked Russia for protection from Azov militants who have been killing innocent women and children. The Russian parliament voted and decided to help these Russian regions. Then President Putin started the special operation in Ukraine. The West and Ukraine like to call the Russian president a dictator, yet the Ukrainian president is the one who canceled his own country's election so he can stay in power and literally became a dictator himself. West likes to say that Ukraine is fighting for democracy, which is not true either. Ukraine military soldiers are kidnapping men walking on the streets or even on public buses and putting them in vans to send them to fight on the front lines against their will with almost no training, basically just to die. They are sending even pregnant women, people with disabilities, and with mental problems to war. Ukraine is also burying their dead soldiers in mass graves and reporting them as missing. Why would they do this? Because if the soldier is missing instead of being dead, their family can't get any money for death benefits for serving their country from the government without a death certificate. Does this sound like democracy to you? Of course not. Ukraine is also a very corrupt country. This has nothing to do with democracy. The Dark Ones want to destroy Russia because they can't control the country. President Putin doesn't serve the darkness. The reason I am talking about it, this was a plan that was created by darkness to create World War III by starting a conflict between Russia and Ukraine. The West is basically just using Ukraine to attack Russia. They don't care on how many Ukrainians die. Their strategy is not working, as Russia is not interested in a war with NATO. All of the wars on your planet were created by the dark entities. They can't destroy this planet. Divine is not going to let it happen. Many of the dark outworlders are aware on what is going on Mother Earth. They would like to conquer your planet and always keep it in chaos. They think that you are an easy target to be taken over from space. That won't happen. My fleet is stationary in the orbit of Earth. The galactic civilization called Transmuters XXX5, with almost no flesh robotic creatures, opened a portal above in the sky in United States, Arizona. They have very advanced technology, who can open portals anywhere for themselves and enter anywhere in the cosmos. Transmuters XXX5 tried to scan Gaia through the portal. If they like the planet, then they land and take over the territory. We call them the Galactic Pirates. They can destroy a whole planet and take only with them on what can be useful for them. Basically, they were scanning the surface of your world and released a small robotic system to take accurate data about Mother Earth. Vrilon with his team on my command sealed the open portal before they got a chance to think about landing. Their presence leaked into your dimension. Some humans took pictures of this event. It looked like circular rings in the clouds. The transmuters can't create another portal, as we installed a special device in the atmosphere of your planet which will not disclose the real position of Gaia. Don't worry, you are safe from the dark galactic civilizations from invading your planet. The next step of your corrupted souls is that they would like to make a half-human and a half-robot, pushing their agenda of transhumanism by promising you a long life without diseases. It's just another way for them to enslave you and make you not feel or think for yourself. This is my warning for you to pay attention to their new trick after the failure of their false pandemic. They can't win against the light, and remember to stay in the awareness that you are more than just a physical body. You have a soul, and robots can't receive a soul. Thank you, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces. Sending my supreme love to my brothers and sisters. Be aware of deceptions and lies coming from the minions. Ashtar, channeled by Erena Velazquez, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces.